We are at the 4th Annual Coaches Reunion in Bridgeport, and the Blonde Bomber, Jay Shidler, joins us now. Jay, this has been fun today.
Randy, it's been great. We had a really good turnout. Mm-hmm. You know, this is, like you said, it's the 4th year, and it's grown a little bit each time, and some of the people here today, wow, it's pretty impressive, the coaching history of the coaches that have here around, you know, this area, and I love it. You know, I
love the stories they're told.
Oh yeah, the stories and just the experience that everybody has in that room. It's incredible. You know, I like to.
Well, it's so cool because we go around the room and every coach has a chance to speak to the group, you know, one-on-one, and so you get to hear a story from every person here.
Yeah, and you know, growing up and playing against some of these guys, I mean, you don't hear those stories and stuff. So that's what makes it nice. Now that you might have been, you know, competitors back in the day, and you hear some of the stories of what they put their teams through and what, you know, what they did and stuff like that. So it's interesting stuff to find out that a lot of it is the same. Yeah. Yep. You know, it's just different people,
right?
And but it's, you know, it's pretty cool to hear all the stuff that they did in their time and stuff, and you know, it was just you know, it's nice to hear those kind of things.
I loved watching the dynamic of watching your coach Ron Felling sit there and talk to Coach Harold Poore from Carmi, two elderly gentlemen who really went at it tooth and nail back in the NEC back in those days, and yet here they're sharing stories and their affection for each other today and their mutual respect.
Oh yeah, you know, there's back in the old Northeastern Conference. And I spoke a little bit earlier about how competitive it was, and it really was. You know, I mean, there was 8 teams in the conference, and all of them was it was a battle every night. Yeah. You know, and of course you don't understand, like I said, that what they're putting their teams through, preparing for you, and kind of and stuff like that. But now to hear the stories that they have combined, you know, and being competitors, but they have that love for the game that they share with each other, and it makes it special.
Yeah. Mike Ray's done a great job of organizing this and getting a hold of a lot of coaches. I think it's going to continue to grow. He's talking about turning this over to you.
Well, I heard him say that, and that was kind of out of the blue, so I don't know. I'd have to get with him for a long time to figure out, you know, how he went about things and stuff like that, and then maybe a couple of people to help me. I might get a hold of you. So,
well, we got some more coaches' names and numbers that we could use. There's some other guys we'd love to see here.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I'll do my best. But that kind of shocked me when he said that. I wasn't looking forward to that.
Well, I just appreciate the invitation, the ability to be here today and talk to the coaches, because there's a lot of these guys I hadn't seen in a long time. I bet it has been probably since high school that I'd seen Harold Poore. I hadn't seen him in that long ago.
Yeah, I was just I was fortunate enough about a year and a half ago or so. I had a signing. Rod Wheatop got me go down there. And after I was signing the book pregame, I went out and saw. Somebody told me that Coach Poore was sitting across the way, and so at one break in the game, I went over and sat and talked with him for a while. And it's just, you know, it's neat to see people like that at an event like this, where, like I said, you were competitors before, but you know, that's all water under the bridge at this point, and the stories and the feelings that they had, and this and that. It's a nice atmosphere.
Well, and we hope that we see some of the younger coaches kind of emulate this and maybe start doing this too.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some younger blood in here, you know, and everything, because we are getting kind of old, as much as I hate to say that. But yeah, and who knows? Maybe it will, you know, and they'll continue and maybe pull something from these guys that were so successful and everything, and maybe that'll help change things and, you know, the way they approach the game and stuff like that.
Well, that was one of the things, the recurring theme today is when the coaches were all going around the room talking, one of them was saying, you know, I never came up with anything myself. Everything I had, I stole from somebody else in this room.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just the way it was, you know, and you can tell, you know, because like I said, getting back to being so competitive in the conference and everything that, I mean, that went on a lot, you know, you see something that works, you might as well try it. You know.
By the way, how's your bracket?
My bracket's good.
Okay.
My bracket's good. I've got 7 of the 7. Well, depending on. I've got 7 of the Elite 8.
That's good.
On my bracket.
Hey, that's real good. That's better than me.
Yeah, I had St. John's in there.
Okay.
And I thought, Ricky P had those guys on a roll, and they proved me wrong about that. But my bracket's looking pretty good.
Jay, always fun to see you. Take care.
All right. Thank you so much, Brad.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye. All right.